What's good, y'all? It's your boy Thunder. Today we are going to be watching a Shonen Showdown video. Shout out to him. Link will be in the description. We're going to be watching pick anime characters to beat the rest of the anime characters or something like that. So I think this is kind of new from him. So let's just get straight into the video, bro.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Shonen Showdown, and today we're going to be picking anime characters to beat the rest on the chart. Let me show you what I mean. So for this first chart, we actually have a Naruto chart here. We're given $1,100, and we have to pick a team that is able to beat everybody else on the chart. If we're looking at the highest priced character, that's going to be Obito. Now, we know if we're looking at the prices here, there's obviously some disrespectful things going on. You're seeing Sakura is free.
Yeah,
this is
wild.
So disrespectful that I don't even know what else to say other than fine, we'll take Sakura. But I'm assuming because Kakashi is only worth $150, which is so disrespectfully low, I'm assuming that we're only going off of the pictures that are shown to us. That means
Okay, cool. So that means Minato has no KCM and Obito has no Rinnegan. So with that said, since I have $1,100, give me Sakura for free. Give me Obito for $600. So I will have $500 left. And because I have $500 left, give me Itachi for $250. And give me Tobirama for $250. And I say this because Obito is a must pick. He's literally like the strongest on this chart, which is why he's $600. Itachi, you got the Amaterasu, you got the Izanagi, and them working in a tandem, it would be crazy. We already know that Katsuki know how to work together, so just imagine them two working together. And like the Genjutsu will be OD, like it's crazy. And Tobirama is basically like Minato and Orochimaru in one. Not saying he's stronger than those people. I think that Tobirama is stronger than Orochimaru, me personally. If we're talking about these pictures. And Tobirama can basically do the flying Raijin, the teleport fast move that Minato can do. And he has the science on the level of Orochimaru, like the reanimations and stuff like that. Orochimaru is just building off of those two are building off what Tobirama has done. So it's like, why not? You know what I mean? And then the water jutsu, the senjutsu is crazy. So I know I missed out on Kakashi and Orochimaru and Minato and Pain. And Jiraiya isn't really a factor in this, honestly, bro. I love Jiraiya, but there's no point in me picking him, bro. But yeah, that's my team. Sakura, Obito, Tobirama, Itachi.
DMS Kakashi is not being used here, and maybe that would make the $150 more reasonable. I still believe that is dangerously low for Kakashi, but when we're looking at this chart, there's a couple characters that scare me. Obviously, Nagato will be one of them. I do not want to deal with the Renegade people. This means you have access to Shinra Tensei, Planetary Devastation. He was hanging with a Nine-Tails Naruto at one point within the series. He has an absurd amount of chakra at his disposal. He single-handedly annihilated Konoha. The summoning jutsu techniques that he has are also top tier as well. He was able to take down Jiraiya. So we know where Nagato lies. But who's sitting to the right of Nagato? That would happen to be Itachi. Now, what do we know about Itachi? We know that Itachi looked up to...
Okay, so is that just the Diva path or is that the 6 paths? Because if it's the Diva path, then come on, Naruto beat him, bro. Like, I'm okay, bro. I know Naruto won by plot, but I think some of these niggas can beat the Diva path of pain, bro. Like, so he's not really... Like, he's not that much of a bother to me. Like, I think Toby can beat the Diva path.
But the one thing that we do know about Itachi is that his Susanoo is wild, yo. He has access to the Totsuka Blade, which can seal anything. He has access to the Yatsumir, that can reflect anything. And let's not forget his ability of Genjutsu, which is super top tier. When you're talking about Uchihas, Itachi is in the conversation. But we don't have a lot of money to work with. So I need to think of something to make this work. As much as I love Jiraiya, Pain took him out, so I'm leaving him there. We can deal with him. Tobirama and Orochimaru are very interesting because we know Orochimaru, a lot of his ninjutsu is really just improving upon what Tobirama was able to find out. So this means a reanimation jutsu, all of these things, which is why Orochimaru is also scary to leave on this board. Because if we're talking about reanimating past Hokage into the mix, I mean, this is crazy, yo. Minato is there for 550, but this is a live Minato, so this means he will not have access to Kurama Chakra mode, which is beautiful for me. This is exactly what I need, because if he had that, I would have to grab him immediately. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab Obito for $600 because I'm gonna couple him with Kakashi. Now, a lot of you guys might not know where I'm headed, but I think it will make...
Okay, so he just picked Obito with Kakashi, so he's going the DMS route. My problem is that you need 6 pass chakra to get DMS. And 9 times out of 10, he's going to say that Obito is going to give Kakashi the Sharingan. But Kakashi still needs 6 pass jutsu. But if you give it to Obito, maybe. But I don't know, bro. I don't think so.
In a few seconds. Not only did Obito and Kakashi grow up together and actually battle together on the same squad, but we do know that Obito has the extra Sharingan that Kakashi needs. And if he is able to get that to Kakashi within the battle, that means Kakashi can access double Mangekyo Sharingan Kakashi, which means he will have access to the Kamui Shurikens, Kamui Lightning Blade. All of these things, he will be able to box with some of the top tier people because he was boxing with Kaguya people. This is how powerful Kakashi is in this mode. And I am not saying that I'm only picking up Obito just to be an extra eye for Kakashi to use. I mean, we know that them in a duo would still be a nasty combo. In Taijutsu, in Ninjutsu, they are top tier shinobi. Now, the only thing about Obito in this mode is that we know that this is the Tobi version of Obito. So he did not have the Rinnegan yet. We know that he took the Rinnegan eyes from Nagato, and that's how Obito was able to use them. But because he's in this mode...
But I will say this. Seeing his fight from Conan, he has 2 Sharingans. Because he used Izanagi when he went against her. So he has Izanagi too. That's what I'm saying. That's why my picks are different, bro. My picks are different. Because he had 2 Sharingan. When she broke his mask, he still had another Sharingan in his other eye.
He does not have access to the Rinnegan. Now it's actually getting real scary because I only have $350 left. But because Obito is going to have access to the Kamui, Kakashi is going to have access to the Kamui, I'm already in a decent shape right now. Now we know that Minato is no joke. He's able to move so fast, he was able to actually outmatch Obito's Kamui. But again, that was a younger version of Obito. I think Obito now would still be able to at least hang with him if he's coupled with a Kakashi who can also use his Kamui to help in a duo matchup. But because I only have $350 left, I have to make a play. So we have Sakura for free, which is disrespectful, but I'll take it. We have Kakashi and we have Obito. I think my best chances for clearing the chart would be to take Nagato. Sakura being here means I'll have heals. Sakura being here also means I'll be able to summon Katsuyu into the fight if needed. I have superhuman strength coupled on to that. But again, we're not relying on Sakura to bring us home. Nagato is the key here because Nagato has access to the Rinnegan. This means that everybody else on the chart is gonna have to figure out a way to deal with the human path. We know that out of everybody on this chart, it really comes down to Orochimaru and Itachi. Orochimaru can reanimate, and we know that Itachi has one of the greatest Susanos of all time. I would need to have some of them getting split up, and this is why I grabbed Obito and Kakashi in the first place. If I can get Obito and Kakashi to put some of these people within the Kamui dimension, we can at least soften the blow, have half my team dealing with fighters in the Kamui dimension, and then the other group dealing with them outside of the Kamui dimension. We would have to essentially split the groups up, and I believe that having access to the Kamui dimension would make this possible. So I do believe with my team, Obito, Kakashi, Sakura, and Nagato, and I have $50 left, but obviously I cannot spend it. I do think we will.
I like his team too. I think my team is better though.
These people up. Worst comes to worst, if Obito is taken down, at least Kakashi has access to another eye, and then he can go into double Mangekyo Sharingan, or vice versa with Obito getting access to his own Susanoo. Okay, so we have a Dragon Ball Super version of this. Pick 2 to protect you, and the other 4 will try to kill you. So as you can see here,
I haven't watched Dragon Ball Super. Still got to finish the first part of Dragon Ball. But based off the stuff that I've seen, like I know everybody here: Vegeta, Golden Frieza, Goku Black, Hit, Jiren, Goku. I think that based off the stuff that I've seen and the stuff that I've heard, I think the two that I would pick is Goku and Jiren. Just off the fact that Jiren in the Tournament of Power, like literally was fighting Goku and like 3 other people at the same time. So he's already tough. And then Goku is like it's an obvious choice. Like he's tough. And Vegeta and Goku, I mean, you can't pick Gogeta or like Vegeta or whatever it is, but Jiren was boxing with an MUI Goku, so it's like I would just pick Goku and Jiren for the safe bet.
We have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Golden Frieza, Goku Black hits Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and Jiren. Now, we have to understand something. When you're talking about these characters right here, just get Golden Frieza out of here. He is not really hanging with anybody out here right now. We know that the Super Saiyan Blue modes of Goku and Vegeta were just too much for Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza looked okay in the Tournament of Power, but he's outmatched right now. Now, when it comes to hit, he's not outmatched necessarily, but when you're talking about Jiren, yes, he's outmatched. Hit cannot see Jiren. When it comes to Goku Black, we know how incredible he was. He was boxing against Future Trunks and Super Saiyan 2, bodied him, bodied Vegeta, and bodied Goku. They had to power up. Goku Black, even if he's in Super Saiyan Rose, I'm not really worried about that too much. I'm worried about leaving Jiren on the board, but I'm also worried about leaving Vegeta or Goku on the board, and I can only pick 2 of the 3. Here's the problem. If I leave Jiren on the board, this means I'm leaving a character that is relative to the power of a mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. But if I don't take the Goku and Vegeta duo, this means I'm leaving off the opportunity for them to fuse into Vegeta or to have them fuse into Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. And we know that Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta was boxing against Broly. Now, do you guys see where I'm headed? This chart is really coming down to Jiren versus Broly in a very indirect way. Who do you have? Now, I'm in the camp that believes that Jiren right now is stronger than Broly. I do believe that Broly's potential and his ceiling is much higher than Jiren's, but as presently constructed, I believe Jiren is stronger than Broly. I believe the best course of action for me right now is to take Super Saiyan Blue Goku and then to take Jiren. Because I think that when we look at Jiren's fight, Jiren was literally fighting Goku, Vegeta, and Android 17 all at the same time before Goku even got to the Master Ultra Instinct form. This is crazy. Jiren is on a completely different level than almost everybody on this chart if we're talking about their current forms in the picture. Now, if we are able to take Vegeta,
I wouldn't even be mad if you took Jiren and Goku Black just because Goku Black got the ring. And I think it took the Omni King to like make him disappear. So if you picked Goku Black and Jiren, I mean, that wouldn't be too bad either. But I feel like getting regular Goku is the safest bet. You know what I mean?
Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, I think that would make me take Vegeta. But because he's in standard Super Saiyan Blue, it's not Super Saiyan Blue Evolution as I can see here right now. I think I'm going to have to take Jiren on this one. Because Jiren realistically can hang with Goku Black, Hit, and Golden Frieza. Probably all at the same time. We got a One Piece version.
Ooh, okay. Now, I will say this. I'm at Impel Down right now still. I know I just got back in there last night. So I'm still at pre-time skip. But based off what I heard, I know I keep saying that. And because I know him, he's going to pick Shanks and Whitebeard. And I think I'm going to have to pick them too. And I'm not going to pick Dragon because we don't really know what he's about. I mean, you can go with him, but like, you know what I mean? You couldn't go wrong with Blackbeard either if we count Blackbeard with both fruits because he can nullify a lot of the fruits on this list. You know what I mean? Like Blackbeard already beat Ace, so I mean, you know what I mean? So a nail isn't something to look like forward to. Kuma's getting bodied by a couple of people on this list. Akainu, he's tough, so I wouldn't be mad if you pick him. But I think I'm going to go Shanks and Whitebeard, and I think he's going to go with them too.
Now, you know what time it is. 2 will protect you. The other 10 will try to take you out. Now, when you look at this chart, I mean, it is nearly impossible to protect yourself from everybody here. If we're taking everybody in their forms that are shown in the pictures here. Now, if it's everybody in their prime, I think I could maybe make something work. That being said, I believe the first person I would have to grab is Shanks. So I actually said this on
What'd I
multiple
tell
occasions,
y'all?
but I believe that Shanks and his hockey mastery is probably in the top of One Piece right now, if not top 2. Shanks has been trying to model himself after Goldie Roger since we have come to know his character. Not
Okay.
only does Shanks sail the seas with Goldie Roger, who has one of the greatest hockey powers we have ever seen according to Kaido, and also according to Prime Whitebeard, but we do know that Shanks also watched Rayleigh, and we know that Roger and Rayleigh are both top tier swordsmen.
Okay. For all the One Piece fans, right? I know Shanks is strong. We all know Shanks is gonna be strong once we see him for real, for real. But do y'all think One Piece characters be wanking Shanks, bro? Like wanking him, bro. Like we know he gonna be strong. We know he gonna be like them the top 3 in the series. But y'all think y'all just be wanking this shit, bro? Him, maybe sometimes like Dragon. I think y'all wank Shanks more than y'all wank Dragon, which is reasonable though. I don't know, bro. Like it's not bad that you be wanking them, but like I don't know, bro. It's just hilarious that like how y'all bring up Shanks and how powerful he is, and we haven't seen nothing. And I love it, bro, because we know he's strong in it. Like anyway, it's funny, bro.
In the One Piece world. Well, who has Shanks also sparred against? That would happen to be Mihawk. Shanks has so much battle experience. He's been around some of the greatest in the One Piece world since his younger days. He literally is one of the greatest hockey users that is walking the One Piece world right now, just because of the people that he has been named around.
Right.
If you are able to clash weapons with Whitebeard and split the sky, I believe you are a prime candidate to be picked to fight off the rest of the chart here.
Right.
Now, who is the next person I'm going to pick alongside Shanks? I'm not looking at Zephyr at all. He was beaten by a Luffy that is nowhere near where Luffy is now within the series. Blackbeard. I don't know what Blackbeard's hockey is looking like. Devil Fruit wise, he's incredible. What's the hockey looking like though? I need to see it, Blackbeard. So I'm going to leave Blackbeard off. Crocodile has no shot. He has no business being in this conversation.
He really
Neither
doesn't.
does Doflamingo. Anel, we don't know if he got stronger, but again, he does not belong in this conversation. Neither does Ace. Ace got KO'd by the dude that is to the left of him. Now, do we pick up Akainu? I've been on the record saying that I believe that Whitebeard is more powerful than Akainu. Some people have disagreed.
If we're talking Marine 4 Whitebeard and Marine 4 Akainu, I think so because he was literally fighting like a bunch of people. And I know I haven't got there yet, but I've seen it, bro. Like bro, Whitebeard is stronger than Akainu, bro. I'm not trying to end none of that. Now, if we see Akainu again, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be stronger. But like, if we talking during that time, hell no, bro.
This chart is really coming down to Shanks, Dragon, Whitebeard, Mihawk, and Akainu. You can look towards Blackbeard, but I think that Blackbeard is lacking on the level of hockey to contend.
He can nullify the fruits,
Dragon,
though.
we know he's super powerful, but we don't know how powerful he is. So I'm going to leave him off of the list just because he's in the unknown category.
Right, it's
A Shanks
reasonable.
and Mihawk duel would be something crazy to watch. I would love to watch that, but we can't lie. I don't think there's any way I could leave off Edward Newgate.
Right.
I don't care that Whitebeard's at an old age on the chart. It doesn't
shit.
matter. It's Whitebeard, people.
Facts.
Whitebeard's battle experience alone would be great enough to have on the chart. We've seen this happen in the Marineford War. A lot of people like to knock Whitebeard because he was old in the Marineford War, but they forget to mention how many people Whitebeard was fighting in his old age while he was sick. He was one-arming giants. He still had one of the craziest devil fruits within the series. Sengoku stated that Whitebeard had the power to destroy the world, and whether you believe that's hyperbole or not, it does not matter. Blackbeard caused the entire Marineford War just so he can steal
Blackbeard
it. To
wild,
leave a
bro.
man like this on the board would be
He's
blasphemous.
wild.
Again, if you guys believe that old Whitebeard can't contend,
Yeah, like why would you want Whitebeard to come near you? Pause. When he's literally washing niggas off this board, bro. He's beating Crocodile. He's beating Blackbeard in a one-on-one. Well, maybe not if Blackbeard got both fruits. But the hockey is crazy. If Luffy beat the purple hair dude, he's beating him. I think he's beating Ace. You know what I mean? Like,
with the characters on this
come on,
chart,
bro.
I
He's
don't
beating
know what else to tell
Doflamingo.
you, but we do know that when you're talking
He's
about
beating Kuma.
battle experience, Whitebeard has
He's
fought
beating
with the
Enel.
best. He's fought with Roger. He's
on,
fought
bro.
with Odin. If you believe that he wouldn't even know how to at least get around some of the characters on this chart in their current
He's
state.
beating most
I
of the
think
people on
you're
his
just
list.
disrespecting Whitebeard's knowledge of hockey, his knowledge of devil fruits, his knowledge of the world, and his knowledge of how to move within battle. He was the general in the Marineford War, strategizing against Sengoku. Shanks and Whitebeard going up against everybody on this chart. What is happening? Well, I do believe that Conquerors hockey-wise, we have two of the greatest. So this means advanced Conquerors, at least for Shanks. Old Whitebeard, we didn't get to see great hockey feats, but we know his durability is insane, and we know that his control of his devil fruit is still wild. Now you guys let me know down in the comment section below, which characters would you pick to fight off everybody else? And again, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel for this long. I have a whole bunch more content on the way, so just stay tuned. I'll see you next time. Peace.
No problem. Hey man, that's the end of the video, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We basically agreed on the last two, but the first one we didn't agree on. I personally think my list was better than his one for the first one, but that's, you know, it's what it's all about, bro. But make sure y'all like, subscribe, and it's your boy Thunderman. I'm out. Peace.